How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build a positive mindset. My name is Henry Lawrence, and I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because in this episode, we're going to talk about how to set yourself free so you can expand and enjoy the life of your dreams. And make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to do a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward with this vision. So how do you do it? When you see something, when you want to become something, when you have a dream, when you have something that you want, so many of us start to look forward. We start to move forward. We start to push. We start to move things. We use our strength to achieve it. And although that's a powerful way to move, there's something even more powerful that you're not using. The law of attraction will take you where you want to go when you are equal to it. It's always working. If you're creating a life of resistance in growth, then your experience is going to be a life of resistance in growth. It doesn't mean that things can get easier or harder based on your wish. It just means the way you are is the way that you'll experience. The laws of the universe are stronger than you. You are part of the universe, not the other way around. So use the laws to assist you. When you look at your life, there are many things. There are things that help you get to where you want to go. And then there are things that you just enjoy for now. And then there are things that are actually in your past. They're pulling you back. Successful people will say, it's not what I do, but it's what I don't do. That's the difference between me and you. Well, one of the things that they don't do is attach themselves to things that will not take them to their goal. This might seem hard. This might seem selfish, this may seem not fair, but the laws of the universe do not care about that. They don't care about being right, they don't care about good, they don't care about equal. They are what they are, just like gravity. If a good person falls from a ledge, they will fall just as fast as a bad person. The laws are applied equally to anything and everything. So if you want something, pay attention to this. You are attaching yourself to frequencies that do not vibrate at the level that you are trying to go. It is much more difficult to lift an external frequency than release it and allow your higher energy to lift you up. Just like an air balloon, if you have all those weights attached to the ground, you can pump as much hot air as you want into there. You can get the bigger balloon and you might be able to move it. But it'd be much easier to just cut the weights, the things, the anchors that are holding you there and start to fly with what you are already gifted. You are meant to soar. You are meant to vibe at a certain frequency. You just get to choose when you get there. You have that power to allow something in your life and not allow it. But this is where it gets difficult. And this is why I'm going to use this specific word, because often using it means that you're good and not using it means that you're bad. The word is loyalty. What are you loyal to in your life that will never deliver your vision? It could be people, places, things, ideas, activities, processes, everything, specifically even beliefs. What are you loyal to that will never go where you're trying to go? If you're loyal to a person and you're so close to them, but they would never end up where you're trying to go, by giving them that loyalty, you are deciding to take that over your vision. It's not right or wrong. It doesn't matter how good of a friend they are, how as good as they partner are, whatever they are, they are. And putting your energy to change them will never work. Yes, people can change by self-discovery and self-empowerment, but God doesn't try to change you, so why would you try to change someone else? The gift that you have is lifting up you. The gift that the universe and God gave is for you to do that, not the gift of you changing others to fit your reality. You will fit theirs. Disattach. You're not right for achieving your goal, and you're not wrong for not doing it. This life is an experience. By you existing and experiencing, you are expanding consciousness in itself. So whichever direction you're doing your job, So why not go the direction that you desire? This life has a beginning and it has an end. That's a fact. You know that you were born and you know that you will die. Your energy existed before and after, but that's irrelevant. You know that this experience has a beginning and an end. What do you want it to be? Because nobody's going to make it something for you. Nobody's going to show up. Your boss is not going to come into your office tomorrow and say, here's the path. Here's how you grow. Here's how you achieve. Here's how you become X. Here, tell me your goal so you achieve it. And then they're not going to work tirelessly day and night to help you receive it. They're not going to do that. They are going to do that in alignment with their company, with their goals, with their vision. Unless yours are theirs, then you won't achieve that next step. And again, it's not about being right or wrong. It's not fair or unfair. It's about the experience that you desire. Your experience is yours. Take control of it. So when you start to think about that, okay, what's in my life that I could let go? It gets really hard. I was so committed to jobs in the past. I was so committed to employees in the past. I was so committed to friends in the past. I was so committed to relationships in the past because I am loyal. I thought that was a good thing. I thought the more loyal I could be, the better I am. It's irrelevant. I'm not saying do wrong to the person. I'm not saying be disloyal to the person. I'm not saying hurt the person. I'm not saying misguide the person, let them down, any of those things. I'm saying your attention and the degree you give it is an amount equal to your amount of loyalty. Will you serve them or your vision? They might even dislike you if you pick your vision over them. They may even be upset with you if you pick your vision over them. They may even judge you if you pick your vision over them. But even that is for you because this life is about becoming something, not receiving something. So you don't come here to receive other people's respect. You don't come here to receive other people's love. You come here to become your version of it, your version of the healing, your version of the expansion, your version of the love. And so if someone judging you, if someone getting upset of you is what's going to stop you, then just say that that's okay with you. Just say it. I'm okay with being less because I don't want this person mad at me. I'm okay with being less because I'm worried how this person will perceive me. I'm okay with being less because what will this person do without me? What would my company do without me? What would my teammates do without me? What would we do? They would exist continually without you is what would happen. They would do exactly what would do if you got hit by a bus tomorrow. They would continue their existence. Yes, it may be different from yours. Yes, you may lose a friend. Yes, you may lose an acquaintance. If you're not willing to do that, that's okay. So when you take time to analyze everything around you, when you take time to perceive everything around you, what is going to take you there? Number one, you. How loyal are you to you? If you're giving it to someone else, you're not being very loyal to you. If you're giving someone else your time, the only resource you really have on this planet, you don't have money, you don't have energy, none of that is yours. You're having an experience. The only thing that you truly have is the amount of experience you get to have here. And it's limited. In fact, if you've been listening to this podcast for however long, 1 week, a year, 4 years, 5 years, however long you've been tuned in, that's less experience now that you have to live. It is moving with you. And there's a dead end where it stops. It doesn't mean your energy stops. It doesn't mean your being stops. It just means this experience stops and what you can squeeze out of it stops as well. So stop thinking about loyalty as good or bad. Just think about the connections that affect you. Birds of a feather flock together. So if you associate with something, it is part of your energy. You can't deny it. If you connect with something, it is a part of you. You cannot deny it. You are that powerful. You are that strong that you can make these hard decisions. People do it all the time. So we're going to take a deep breath. And when you breathe and become extremely aware of everything in your life, not the immediate surroundings, you can view the week, you can view the month, you can view your life, view the things that get your loyalty. Visualize them all. Put them in a room as you hold your breath. See all the people. We'll stick it with people. Visualize all of them in a room. Don't have judgment. Don't have anger. Don't have joy. Just visualize them. And think if you did nothing more to advance you, which one of them would advance you towards your goal? Be aware of it. It's not good or bad. They're not right for bringing to your goal, and they're not wrong from taking away from it. They're their state of being. They're being loyal to themselves, which you're not doing. And then look what would happen. And truly imagine this. Allow the ones that you know for a fact are not leading to your goal to disappear. So by the end of holding your breath as you exhale, just see the beings that will lead you to your goal. That way you truly know what it feels like to be connected with like-minded frequencies. So when you're ready, close your eyes, breathe in, visualize all these people in this room that you create. Allow the ones that do not serve you, would not lead you to your goal to disappear. Leave only the ones that would lead you to your goal, and you may end up with no one. That's okay. View their faces. Allow them to go. Allow them to stay. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Do this exercise more. It's probably a hard pill to swallow when you watch some people disappear. It's probably a hard pill to swallow that you almost defended them in your own mind. You knew that there's someone you needed to let go, but you held on to them because you love them. They love you. They're a good person. Do the exercise more. Create that room. That room is your frequency. So don't allow beings to stay in that frequency that aren't in alignment with your goals. In fact, let's just do it one more time together because I want to do it one more time. I want to clear. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you. This is how you rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.